Okay, so Dave Johnson here with Day Trade the Markets. We just got filled short here in the euro currency. We're short from 107.65 and a half. As you can see here, the market has had a nice up move today. Good buying through here, very good buying through here, but all that's been rejected is certainly in my opinion, not only this last wave of buying as the market held here below it, but this other wave of earlier buying that we have had here, the market is, in my opinion, breaking down below it as well. So um, I think we've got an opportunity to see the market get back down into the 75.50 area, maybe the 75.30 area, sorry, 755 to 753 area. These are in half ticks. So um, whoops. So I'm just going to go ahead. We are short 4, so I'm going to go ahead and put a buy limit down here at 755 even. So we're trying buy limit 2 there. There we go on that. So here's our, by the way, there's a 2-minute chart. Not sure if I said that, but 2-minute chart of the euro currency. I need to go ahead and put in a protective buy stop because we are short. So I'm going to put it just up above here at 72. We're short from 66, so that's about 6 ticks. So we'll put in a buy stop up there. So um, the full tick here, if you're not familiar with the euro currency, is in a half tick. A full tick would go from one, for example, we're trading right now at 1.0766. It would go from 107.65. We're at 65 and a half right now. So when it goes that half tick, it's I think $6.25. Yeah, and it's 12.50 per tick, just like the mini S&P. So when it moves from 10, let's just call it 770 to 1.0769, that's one tick, which is $12.50. So we've got our order in here. We've got our protective stop. We've got our buy limit back to buy half the contracts back down there at 755, and we're short from 765, 765.50. I think I'll just to make it 10 ticks, I'll put that at 55. Yeah, there we go. So we're short at 765 and a half. We're trying to buy it back at 755 and a half. So maybe an easier way to read it that way. So that's it for now in this. So I'll just try and keep this recording fairly short. I'll stop it now or pause it, and I'll pick it back up as the market dictates. Okay, just restarting the recording. It has dropped nicely, what we're anticipating. So it hasn't yet reached our first objective, but what I am going to do is bring the stop down to break even. So just want to put that in place. Also just going to put a bit of a marker down here so we know where that first objective is. And also where our stop is. Our first objective is right here. And our entry, our stop is right here. So we're good to go. Just want to bring you up to date on that. Once again, I'll go ahead and pause recording. Okay, just restarting the recording here. You can see that this was our objective here, and we just got filled a minute ago, and it's continuing to move down. So we're down to 2 contracts now. I'm going to bring the stop down to here, and we need to put that at 2 contracts because we've been filled on 2. So the reason I place the stop here is you can see that we've had this selling, aggressive selling here. It bounced to the top of it. More aggressive selling, even more aggressive with the red bar after the light red or pink, and it's made a new low. So I'm going to leave the stop right in there. That stop is at 760, and we're short from 765 and a half. So that'll lock in 5.5 ticks on the second 2 contracts. In the first 2 contracts, we made 10 ticks. So we're just going to let this trade run with a trailing stop, and I'll pause the recording now and pick it up when I go either get stopped out or adjust the stop again. Okay, just resuming the recording here. It has come down. I put a buy limit in here at 746 and a half, which is 20 ticks from our entry. We got filled on half of the position at 10 ticks, so we're trying to profit by the same dollar amount, twice the difference, but half the number of contracts. Should we get filled down here at 746 and a half. So I'm also going to adjust the stop here. You can see that we've had, as I said last time, we do have some aggressive selling in here. It's continued down in here. But now we do have a green aggression bar. It's our weakest of our aggression buying, right on the low of the day. I really don't want the high of that to get taken out by too much, because it's a potential turn in the market when you make a new low for the day, and that bar, even though it's a new low for the day, has aggressive buying in it. So, okay, we just got filled on that, so that's good. So I don't really have to make that decision, or change that, I should say. So now we just have the one contract left, and I am going to go ahead and bring the stop to just above. You can see the top of that green bar is at 749 and a half. I think I'll bring it up to 751 right there. So you can see that that's a tick and a half or 3 half ticks above the top of that that green bar right there. So market is moving down nicely as we thought it would. So this trade is working out well. And once again, I'll go ahead and pause the recording and pick it up as the market dictates. Okay, as you can see, we just got stopped on that at 751. This is our entry up here. As you recall, we've got it marked in here at 765. So 51 to 65, that was 15 and a half on the final contract. So 15 and a half on the final contract, 20 on the third contract, and 10 each on the first two contracts. So trade worked out well. There could be more down to come on this trade, but in just kind of a quick review of this, we knew that, as I was saying when I first started this, was one of the things I maybe didn't mention, and one of the things I did mention was that we'd had two waves up, this wave right here and then the second wave here. We had moved below the second wave here, and this first wave really started in this area in here, and this is where we got short once that second wave up had failed. I mentioned those at the beginning of the video, which was, or the beginning of the recording, which is why I want to go ahead and get short at that time and at that price. The other thing I didn't mention was that when we did get up here into the 795 area, that back on the 8th of December we had a really good sell-off, and that sell-off started roughly at the 1.08 area. So we got up fairly close to that. You can see this, we actually reached, what was it, 107.96, so got up very, very close to it. So that was an area of good resistance as well. So we were able to enter a short trade after the market had reached up to an area of known resistance and had been rejected from that resistance. So those two things tying together from an intraday basis and an intraday basis really helped with this trade. So I just wanted to kind of finish off this recording emphasizing that, because when we go ahead and make these trades, we want to try and make them as much as possible in sync with what we think is going on interday as well as intraday. So if you have any questions or comments, you can reach us at info@daytradethemarkets. I hope this helped, maybe you learned something from it, and look forward to hearing from you. And that'll be it for today. Thanks.